Okay, now we're gonna move into a little bit of tumbling, basic tumbling for our beginners and for our preschool kids. We're gonna work on our forward roll. Now, a lot of times when we teach them here at Gym Stars, we teach arms way up tall, Mickey Mouse arms up way up tall, and then we'll tell them Mickey Mouse arms on the ground, and a lot of times they still have their head up. So we'll say, look at your belly button, and then we're gonna fall over and tuck roll. Now, a lot of times when kids do this, they have a tendency to put their hands down behind them and stand up. To solve that, we've taken a pool noodle. So Miss Amanda's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna go Mickey Mouse arms really tall, Mickey Mouse arms on the ground. She's gonna tuck her head in, fall over, and stand up. Now, a lot of our kids will do that. When they get that pool noodle, they'll reach forward, push down on the ground, and stand up. A way to fix that is to stand in front of them. Once they've got that forward roll and you don't need to tuck them around anymore, arms way up tall, hands down, look at our belly button, and we'll grab and help pull them up. That's how we kind of teach forward rolls here at Gym Stars. We're back with our backward roll. A lot of times we use a wedge in the gym to kind of teach kids and get them that momentum of rolling backwards. We don't have that. So what we did is we took the couch cushion out of one of the couches, we built it up with some pillows, and then we added another cushion up on the couch. So Miss Amanda's gonna sit down. Now, a lot of times when we're teaching these, we've noticed a lot of kids, when we tell them to do those pizza girl or boy hands, we've noticed when they roll over, they have a tendency to keep their arms down or really, really wide like this. We always tell them tight arms. We want to squeeze our arms tight. And we want to put our hands on top of theirs and say push really tall to the ceiling. So they know when their hands touch, they need to push really tall. The other thing we tell them is we need to look at our belly button and have our nice rounded turtle back. So when we roll back, we can land and roll like a roly-poly. Ready? Roly-poly time. There you go. One of the most important skills to tumbling, cheerleading, gymnastics, any kind of floor activity is our handstand. We start here at Gym Stars with just plain old donkey kicks. What we have our kids do is they go down on the floor, they get in this nice little kind of runner's position, and they just kick that leg tall, kicking it tall, kicking it tall, kicking it tall. A lot of times we'll take French fries and some pit blocks and we'll pile them up, and then the kids have to kick that French fry off. They love doing that. The next skill we do with our kids is coming over here and turning around backwards, and they're gonna learn how to walk up the wall, okay? So she's gonna come down, and she's gonna walk up that wall, holding a nice tight body position. We tell them squeeze belly really tight. A lot of kids will stick their head way out here, and we're like, no, look for Mr. Happy Face. And then they come on down, and after a few times, they do it 1 or 2 times, and they don't need any help with this. They can completely do this skill on their own. The next thing we're gonna work on is adding that lunge lever. We talked about the lunge lever in a previous video. One thing I neglected to add was we wanna make sure 4 of our feet are in between our back foot and our front foot. I got that little skill from Debbie Love, and it gives the kids a concrete idea of how far apart we want those feet. So now she's just gonna kick up like her donkey kick and just come back down. Kick up and back down. And one more time, kick up and back down. And that's how we start the handstand. A lot of kids, when they're starting this, they're kind of wonky, they're not squeezing their middle. So if you are spotting this, be prepared for some ninja moves, because many times, and Miss Amanda knows what this feels like, to get kicked in the face doing that. Now, our next one is she's actually gonna kick straight up to that nice pretty handstand and hold that nice pretty position. She's kicking up through that handstand. Her eyes are looking here. She's not looking at the ground. Now, for more our advanced kids, what I'll do is I'll take their legs and I'll try and pull them apart. And that way, we're working on all kinds of muscles, and we're learning how to have some body control.